dear children, today we will start exercise 6.1 of unit 6, that is decimals. And question number 1 is write the following in decimal form. It means the number names are given to us and we have to write them in decimal form. So let's write down. First one is 4/10. We know that this is a decimal point, and after decimal the first place is the 10th place. So if it is 4/10, it means 4 will come after decimal, and before decimal in whole part we have nothing, so we will write here 0. So 4/10 means 4 should be at 10th place, means after decimal, so it is 0.4. Now next one, 7/100. It means 7 should be at 100th place. So this is a decimal point. After decimal point, here we have 10th place, and after this we have 100th place. So 7 should be here at 100th place. So at 10th place we will put a 0. It means it is 0.07. Now next one is 12/100. Now if it is 12/100, it doesn't mean that you will start writing 12 from the 100th place. It means that the number 12 should end at 100th place. So here we have tenths and here hundredths. It means 12 should end at 100th place. So obviously 1 will come here. So it is 0.12. Here we are writing 0 because in whole part we are having nothing. Because before decimal the places are ones, tens, 100, and after decimal we have tenths, hundredths, thousands, and so on. Now part D, 5/1000. It means 5 should be written at the thousandths place. So after decimal the first place is tenths, then hundredths, and then thousands. So 5 should be at thousandths place. It means at hundredths and tenths we have to write zeros, and here in the whole part we are writing 0. So it is 0.005. Now let's move on to the next part, 110,000. So the number here is 110. So the last digit of 110, that is 0, it should be written at the thousandths place. So here we have decimal point, then tenths, hundredths, and thousands. So the number 110 should end at thousandths place. So 1. So here is how we are supposed to write 110,000. It means the last digit of the number should end at the thousandths place. Now here the next part is part F, 12/500. Now here we have 12 and here means in place of and we need to put decimal point. Before and it is 12, and after and means after decimal point we should write 5/100. It means 5 should be written at the 100th place. So 10th place and 100th place. So 5 should be written here. So here we have to write 0. So it is 12.05. In words it is written as 12/500. So I hope you would have understood how to write the given number names in decimal form. Now let's move on to the next question, that is question number 2. Write the following in decimal form. Now here the decimal fractions are given to us. Now decimal fractions are fractions with denominators 10, 100, 1000, and so on. So here we have to write these decimal fractions into decimal form. So if the denominator is 10, it means that after decimal part the number of digits should be 1. So if it is 5 and the denominator is 10, it means this 5 should be written at the 10th place. So it is 0.5. Now the next one, 45/100. Now if the denominator is 100, it means it is 45/100. It means the 5 of 45 should be written at the 100th place, means 10th and hundredths place. So here we have 0 in the whole part. So it is 0.45. Now the next one, 9 by 100 means 9 hundredths. It means 9 should be written at the hundredths place, and at tenths place we have to write 0, and in whole part also we have nothing, so we will write here 0. So it is 0.09. Now the next one, 57 by 1000. It means 57 thousandths. It means 7 should be written at the thousandths place. So after decimal we have tenths, hundredths and thousandths. So it is 57 thousandths. So 7 should be written at the thousandths place. Here we'll have 5 and here we will write 0. So it is 0.057. Now the next one, 135 by thousandths. Again, it is 135 thousandths in words. It means 5 should be written at the thousandths place. Tenths, hundredths, thousandths. So here we'll have 5, 3 and 1, and here it is 0. So it is 0.135. So in case of decimal fractions where denominators are 10, 100, 1000 and so on, we need not to go for long division method. By looking at the number of zeros in the denominators, we can write these fractions in decimal form. Now the next one is 7111 by 100. So here 71 is a whole number, so it will be written before decimal and after decimal. Now the decimal fraction is 11 by 100. So in words it is 11 hundredths. It means the last digit of 11, that is 1, should be written at the hundredths place. So it will be written like this, 71.11. Now the next is part H, 5, 16 by 1000. So here 5 is a whole number, so it will be written before decimal. And 16 by thousands means 16 thousandths. So after decimal, if it is 16 thousandths, so last digit of 16, that is 6, should be written at the thousandths place. So obviously 1 will be written here and here we will have 0. So in decimals it will be written as 5.016. Now the next question is question number 3. Write the following as decimal fractions. Now here decimal numbers are given to us and we have to write these decimal numbers as decimal fractions, means with denominator 10, 100 or 1000, whatever is given. So according to the situation, according to the number of decimal places, we have to write them as decimal fractions. So the first one is part A, 0.6. So 6 is at tenths place, means after decimal the next place on the right side is the tenths place. So it will have the denominator 10. So in decimal fractions it will be written as 6 by 10. Now B part, 0.19. So 19, after decimal we have 2 places, that is up to hundredths, and there are 2 digits and the places, the second place, the last place on the right side of the decimal is the hundredths place. So it means the denominator will be 100, or we can say the number of digits we have to see on the right side of the decimal. So if the number of digits are 2, the denominator will have 2 zeros, means there will be 100. If the number of digit is 1, the denominator will be 10. And we have to see the places. Now next one is 7 is at hundredths place, so the denominator will be 100. Now here 0.51, the last digit 1 is at hundredths place, so the denominator will be 100. Now the last part, 0.149, here the last digit of the decimal number is at thousandths place, so 149 will be the numerator and 1000 will be the denominator. So this is how we can write the given decimal numbers in fractions, that is decimal fractions. Now let's move on to the next question, question number 4. Write in words the following numbers. Now here decimal numbers are given to us and we have to write these decimal numbers in words. Now, to write the decimal numbers in words, we have to look for the decimal places. Fine. So, let's see the first one, part A, 0.4. Now, the number which is written after decimal, it is at which place? It is at tens place. So, in words, it will be written as 4 tenths. Okay. Now here in B part 0.05, this decimal number, the last digit of the decimal number 5 is on hundredths place. So it will be written in words as 5 hundredths. Okay. We have to see the last digits place. Okay. Now part C, 1.29. Here the last digit of the decimal part is 9 and it is at hundredths place. So how we can write? We will write the whole part, that is 1. Instead of this decimal, we will write and then this whole number will be read together. That is 29. Now when whole part is also there, so and there are more than one digits in the decimal part, then we have to just take them together, that is 29. And now we have to see the last digit is at which place. It is hundredths, so we will write 29 hundredths. Okay, 29 hundredths. So this is how we have to write in words. Now the next one is 12.73. So first of all, we will write the whole part, that is 12. Then instead of decimal, we will write and then 73. Now we have to see that the last digit of the decimal part, that is 3, it is at which place? Hundredths place. So 73 hundredths will be written here. Now the last part, 4.059. Now here 4 and this number is 59. So we will write 59. Now we have to see the last digit, that it is at which place? Thousandths. So 59 thousandths will be written here. So 4 and 59 thousandths. Now the next question is question number 5. Write in decimals. Now here the decimals are given in words, but we have to write them in decimal forms. Okay, now decimal numbers are in words in fact, and we have to write them in decimal form. So first one is 5 hundredths. It means 5 should be at hundredths place. So tenths, hundredths. At hundredths we will write 5. Then here at tenths place we have to write 0, and in whole part there is nothing, so it will be written as 0.05. Now part B, 0.19. So it will be written as it is 0.19. Now part C, 9.45. So 9.45. The next one, 18.015. So 18.015. So this is how we have to write them. 8.006. 8.006. Now the next one, 4 and 35 thousandths. So 4, in place of and we will put decimal, 35 thousandths. It means the last digit of 35, that is 5, should be at thousandths place. So here we will write 5 at thousandths place, here 3 at hundredths place, and at tenths place we will write 0 because it is 35 thousandths. So 35 should end at thousandths place. So I hope you would have understood it. Now let's move on to the next question. Read the numbers from the abacus. Now here the decimal numbers are given on, or we can say represented on abacus. We have to now write them or read them, and then we can write them in decimal form. So this is ones place, which is just before the decimal part. Okay, ones, tens and hundreds. This is tenths and hundreds. So after decimal, the first place is the tenths place. So between ones and tenths, we will put the decimal point. Now before decimal, at ones place there are 3 beads. So we will write here 3. At tens place there are 2 beads. So we will write 2. Now at hundreds place there are 4 beads. So 423 is the whole part. Now in the decimal part, after decimal point, the first place is tenths and number of beads are 1. Now here at hundreds place, number of beads are 2. So decimal number here is 423.02. Now the next one. Here between ones and tenths we will put decimal point. Before decimal point it is ones place and there are 3 beads on the abacus. At tens place there are 2 beads on the abacus. Now after decimal the next place is the tenths place. So here we have 0 beads. Now at hundreds place we have 3 beads. At thousands place we have 2 beads. So the number is 23.032, or we can say the decimal number is 23.032. So now the last question is question number 7. Write the number which has, now here the numbers are given along with their places. Now we have to write these numbers at the appropriate places and then we have to see that what number will be formed. So let us put a decimal point here. Now 2 should be written at the tens place. So here it is ones and here tens. It means 2 will be written at the tens place. 3 at hundreds place. So after decimal it is tenths and hundreds. So 3 should be written at hundreds place. Then 1 at tens place and then 3 at ones place. So number here is 23.13. It means the number formed will be 23.13. Now let's see the next one. Again let us put a decimal point here. Now ones, tens, hundred and tenths, hundreds. If we will require thousands then we will put thousands also. So 1 should be at hundreds place, 2 at ones place. Now this 2 at hundreds place and this 3 at tenths place. So at tenths place we have nothing, so we'll put a 0 here. So the number formed will be 102.32. Now let's move on to the next one. So here we will put a decimal point. Ones, tens, hundred, tenths, hundreds, thousands. Why I am putting here dash? So that in case any number is missing we can put 0 there. So it is 2 should be at hundreds place. So let me write 2 at hundreds place. Then 3 at tens place and 5 at ones place. So 3 at tens place and 5 at ones place. Then the next 3 at hundreds place. So let me write it here. 2 at tenths place and this one at thousands place. So the number formed is 235.231. Now let's move on to the last part. So let me put decimal point here. Ones, tens, hundred, tenths, hundreds, thousands. So here 5 ones means 5 should be written at the ones place. 3 hundreds, 3 at hundreds place. 2 tenths, 2 should be at tenths place. 1 tenths, 1 at tens place. Then this one at hundreds place and this 4 at thousands place. So the number formed is 315.214. So dear students, I hope you would have understood exercise 6.1, that is how to write in decimal form, then how to write fractions in decimal forms, then how to write decimals in fractions form, and then in words, and how you can form numbers if the numbers with places are given, how you can form a number. So I hope you would have understood the exercise.